Be interesting to measure them, see what the difference is between the two, but definitely visually it looks different.
Yeah. Did you sense that the crank had lost that inertia? It sounded like it was spinning up really
It was
quick.
spinning up. The exhaust valve is changing a lot of it.
Yeah.
I'd probably say you'll notice it more if you put a full system on it.
Yeah.
And then span the thing up back to back. For say, if we were doing a full system here now, we'd go, wow, this has unleashed it. Just like anything, you open the throttle,
yeah.
whatever gear you're in, the control is being done by the ECU.
Yeah. So that's the 2016 model.
Yeah.
Last year's model we just looked at.
Yeah.
And it's already stronger than that.
Yeah, if we take Charlie's bike, which is the most recent one we've done, isn't it?
Yeah, so it's
all stock.
15 plate, 11 bike.
Charlie's bike was 170 horsepower.
Yeah.
With 100 newton meters of torque.
Yeah.
You know, it was a good bike.
Yeah.
And so forth. It doesn't have the emission control on it, and
yeah.
that's been imposed upon this manufacturer.
Yeah.
So some of this scatterness of here is going to be emission controls.
Is that electronic? That big spike at 9?
That is.
Or
you can feel it on the dial. You can feel it. As soon as those lights flash from 7 to 8, from orange to red,
yeah.
bang, you can feel this.
Yeah.
That is a sudden pressure change in the exhaust pipe, bang, and then it gets back on itself.
Okay.
Because obviously you've got an exhaust system
yeah.
which has an exit valve which is closing down, so the pressure behind it is increasing. As the RPM increase, then it's getting told to bang open, so you're going to get a reduction in pressure behind it as the gases are released. So you're going to get a fluctuation in power curves.
Right, so we've jumped up 5 brake horsepower
at peak.
At peak, from 2011. But there's a huge.
There's a huge.
At 9 grand.
If we take this off and look at just the power, this here.
At 9 grand.
At 9 grand, it's 9 horsepower.
Yeah.
No,
11.
11.
Yeah.
Sorry, my maths are absolutely atrocious. 11 horsepower at just under 9 grand.
Yeah.
Difference. Yeah. Now imagine.
And that's 3 horsepower.
Yeah, that's 3. Yeah. I imagine that is going to, if you have a full system, it's going to pick that up no end. Yeah, yeah. Because if you go further on to Charlie's bike with the baffle out, it matches it near enough that point, and then starts to climb. But obviously, the older bike hasn't got the improvements on this bike has, so this is going to trounce on even further.
Yeah, right. So let's knock off that one and go to the 08 bike.
Right, if we go back to the 08, let's take the cursor off, let's get rid of that, and we go to 08, and then we take our bike there, which is all stock. Let's just flick through, find the best one there. So 164 was our best one.
Yeah.
which is there. Okay.
164 for the 08 bike.
For the 08 bike.
Yeah.
Tails off from 11,000 RPM, starts dropping off.
Yeah.
Our torque isn't a massive difference in it at peak.
Yeah.
Bit more again low down, but we are fighting with this bike.
Yeah.
Stronger emission control since 2008.
Yeah,
Things have changed dramatically.
And then, I mean, that was the big step forward for Kawasaki. 2006. It's kind of back in the old days, wasn't it?
2006.
Where have we come?
Where's it? There's one there.
The wheelbarrow.
Alright, there's one stock. Whoa!
157 for 2006.
We're talking nearly 20 horsepower here.
Yeah.
You know, that's it, peak
Torque,
line.
yeah, look at torque.
The bikes were making good low down,
yeah,
but the emission control wasn't there like it is now.
Yeah. That's a nice flat torque curve, isn't it?
Yeah.
9 grand.
If you take the torque off, take the power off, sorry, look at the torque, you know, yeah, it's nice.
Which makes it nice and rideable. Right, we've started to, now we'll finish with 2004.
Oh my giddy hand, we are
Good like that.
This is like retro. 2004.
Have you got one?
Yeah, of course I've got one. I've got
Is
everything.
that the first one then?
Might be that one.
Yeah. 04 plate.
Now, have we got a bone stocker? Base test custom mount. I've got to find a bone stocker now.
Ooh.
Oh, did I do it? There it is, right. Let's find one. Let's get a torque going, let's get power. Let's get a torque off a minute. Let's rescale. Okay. Well,
That was strong, wasn't it?
that was a good one. This is the days when they were playing with them.
Was that 156? 156. So we're,
Torque's the same.
yeah,
So if we then go back, okay, to our mandatory bike of today.
so peak torque figures are the same,
Saying 20 horsepower difference.
yeah, but it delivers that power and that torque so much different.
So if you go 12,000 RPM, if we're looking at numbers, that's the difference.
Yeah,
155
yeah,
against 171 at 12k. Different beast altogether.
16 brake horsepower.
But how much has the bike reduced in weight from the old bike?
Yeah,
We talk about inertia with crankshaft inertia,
yeah,
weights, transfers and so forth.
yeah,
You can't really compare the old bike to this new bike because it's ergonomically a different beast altogether. And technology has moved on so far in 10 years.
yeah. I prefer where we are now.
But do we want to talk about mid-range? This is the thing. Everybody talks about peak horsepower, right?
Yeah.
Rideability.
Yeah.
But you have to bear in mind is you could lose that on a fourth gear run like that, but actually gain it back because that's a full throttle fourth gear run. If we had comparison, say in a second to fourth gear through the RPM, through the TPS positioning run, you might find that this bike is actually stronger against the old bikes because they're closing everything up and controlling it.
Yeah, well, we've said in the mid-range at 9 grand, the 2016 bike just really kicks on. Well, it starts kicking on at 8, doesn't it?
8, yeah. It's like someone just switches it on at 8.
Yeah. Although with that bike, that's laughing way below that, isn't it?
Yeah, the other way to look at it is alright, if we have a little flip round, let's get the torque off. Okay. So we have a look at our speed. You know, for the same given gear in the old ZX-10 was 160 mile an hour, this one's doing 180.
Yeah.
Alright, and then if we have a look over, let's leave it there. Let's do it over time. Okay, so 8 seconds, 10 seconds to do 156.
Yeah.
136. Let's have a look at our speed. So we now got a situation where the new bike is quicker off the mark than the old bike.
Yeah. Yeah.
So traffic lights Grand Prix, the new bike's going to trounce it. So forget the power graph. If you look at over road speed over time, you know, 3 seconds into it, this is trounced it. Yeah, the other one will come back a little bit, but by then this is pulling on so much, it's already got the legs on it.
It won't make that time up.
No, start line, bang, the light's gone. 3 seconds in, you ain't going to catch it. It's gone. It's away. First turn, it's away again. It's nibbling all the time. That's how it makes it.
Lovely old job.
And obviously you've got to brown your meat before you turn it into a stew. Otherwise the juices will escape.